Okay. This video is going to talk about factoring, but we're going to kind of call this special case factoring. So these are the special cases. And you can see this is a special case because normally you get ax squared plus bx plus c. But in this special case, we don't have any b term. And when you don't have any b term, solving is the best method, unless they tell you you have to factor. Well, even though this doesn't have a b term, it kind of does. This right here would really be x squared plus 0x minus 16, because I have no x's. So we want to think of two numbers that would multiply together to give me negative 16, but add together to get to 0. So I want to think of two things that multiply together to give me this, but add together to give me this. And those numbers would be negative 4 and positive 4. So we would find that negative 4 times 4 would give me my 16, and then negative 4 plus 4 would give me my 0. And that is good. This is called, when you don't have a b term like this and it factors like this is actually going to be called a difference of squares. Because if you square this and this, you get this, and they are different from each other. Let's look at a second example. And again, this one, we don't have a b term again, so we're just missing the b term. And a lot of times you want to pick things that are exactly the same. So we want to think about the two things that multiply together to give me that 4. Well, 2 and 2 should work out nicely. And then if you break that up, negative 5 and positive 5. And you can see that these are differences, because I got a negative 5 and a positive 5, and they should cancel each other out. And if you squared, or if you did 2 times 2, you get 4, and 5 times 5, you get 25. So again, we get the difference of squares. Let's look at this next case. So this next case, again, we want to think about two numbers that multiply together to give us 49. Well, that would be 7 and 7, but add together to give us 0. Which is a little bit trickier, because if I did this, it gives me my 49, so I'd have x squared plus 49. But if you add the two 7's together, you get 14x, which isn't what we got for our original one. We could try another combo if you put two negatives. But then I run into a similar issue, because that would give me x squared. This would give me positive 49. But in the middle here, negative 7 and negative 7 give me negative 14. The big thing here is this entire plus sign throws me off. Because of that plus sign, I can't do this. There's actually no numbers that will multiply together to give you a positive 49, but add together give you 0. So in this case, we just say this is a no solution. Okay. So anytime you get this case, you would just write down no solution. So try a couple problems like this where you have no b term and you're trying to factor things.